monthly update, October 2024. Today I'm filming at my workstation. It's a Saturday. I'm gonna go to the beach later, play some volleyball, go into the ocean. I'm looking forward to that. And I have some updates around fitness, sport, health, business a little bit, and kind of community and also like an open question that I have at the moment, then something I'm trying to figure out. So let's start with fitness. This is, I think, an ongoing topic, like trying to find my way of looking after my body and building strength and so on. And last month, something really important happened. And that is that I got the right knowledge into my brain that now motivates me to work out. And this is a pattern I observed like many times before. I need to go to a level of understanding where something makes sense and I know exactly why I need to do things, what the outcome is, and then I'm motivated to do it. It doesn't have to be even like scientifically correct necessarily, but it just needs to make sense to me. There was one podcast I listened to 5 years ago, 6 years ago, where they talked about that cold showers basically extend your life, right? And now, sure, there's like the cardiovascular system and whatever mechanisms are in place, but instead of like, oh, cold showers are good for me, like why exactly? Oh, okay, it extends the life. It's basically something you can do for free, very low effort, doesn't take a lot of time, and you get to live longer, healthier. And at that moment it clicked, and since then I'm taking cold showers, right? So not cold the whole time, but I turn it on cold at the end. And with workouts, so there's this guy, Dr. Mike Israeliti or something. His YouTube channel is called Renaissance Periodization. And he's an exercise scientist. He's also quite funny. I like watching him. And he explained that in order to get good muscle growth, you only need to work out like twice a week. And it doesn't even have to be a long workout. The reason is when we stimulate our muscles, we have a certain muscle growth period that happens after the workout. And that lasts for around 4 days. 3 to 4 days, or 2 to 3 to 4 days. It's not linear, it's not like the same muscle growth all the time, but there's I guess I would assume like the day after the workout, muscles grow the most and then it goes down a little bit. But if you work out once a week, right, your muscles grow for like, let's say 3-4 days maybe after the workout, then it gets less and less and less, and then they don't grow at all for the second half of the week. If you work out 2 times a week, your muscles are basically growing consistently, like all the time, right? Maybe some days a little bit more than others, but they're always growing. If you hit 3 workouts a week, you still get like a benefit. You definitely increased muscle growth, but in terms of the return of investment, two times a week is the sweet spot. Depending on your goals and so on, okay, you maybe do 3 times, but then if you do 4 times, it's a little bit more. 5 times, it doesn't really make sense at all if you're not a bodybuilder or something. So now I'm really motivated to work out. So far I've been doing Monday and Thursday. And I know if I don't do it on Monday, then I'm missing out on a day of muscle growth. And also during the workouts, this is something that I'm still optimizing. You want to go until almost failure with your sets, so that you actually have sore muscles, right? So if you just do a little workout, it's not gonna do much. And heavy weights are really helpful for that, because depending on the exercise, if you have only light weights, you're not gonna get yourself to almost failure, or you have to do like so many reps and then it takes a lot longer. So I have been using dumbbells at home, and with like some YouTube workouts to just like, okay, timer's up, let's go, and so on. It has been working, but I might still sign up for a gym to just have access to more weights and also to get out of the house and do that. So I'm really exciting. And I also learned from the same guy that once you have a certain level of muscles and then you stop working out, I think after around 2 weeks you start losing muscles. But even if you go kind of back to where you were before, you're never going to go all the way back. But even if you lose some muscle, it's pretty easy to go back to the previous level. It's almost like your body remembers, and then you just within like very short amount of time, you're getting your muscles back. So that's really good to know, because some people think, well, if I ever stop, then it was all for nothing, and like that's not the case. And I actually could see that I've been doing this now for 2-3 weeks, and I feel like I've gained so much muscle already, which last time took me maybe 3 months to get the same growth. So that's cool. Other piece about fitness, or health, whatever, sports, is squashing. So 2 weeks ago, I went for the first time to play squash with a group of people here, and it was amazing. Like perfect level for me, really good. Last week I went again, amazing again. Next week I can't go, but then the week after, I'm like, this is something I want to do every single week, and it's so good for me. It's just, you can completely exhaust yourself, run around like crazy. I'm completely like sweated afterwards, and yeah, that feels really good. I did table tennis for a while on Saturdays, but unfortunately it doesn't happen anymore. So it's good now to have squash, and it would be nice to add like 1 or 2 other things, to maybe do sports every day, but like 2 workouts and then, just fun sports, rackets, coordination. Yeah. Let's continue with community. A friend of ours, she's amazing. She started basically pulling the community of friends a little bit closer together, and we want to do, I guess like the idea is once a month or so to do forum, which is a community tool, you could say, to just meet each other in an authentic way and express ourselves in a safe container in front of the community. So the second one's gonna happen tomorrow. Yeah. So that's exciting. And then also within that community, I want to create almost like a business mastermind, because a lot of us are entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, and it would be really beautiful to fully understand what we're actually doing and also then to support each other. And the last thing I want to say is there's going to be a party soon that Diara and I are kind of a little bit co-organizing. We know the organizers, they're friends, and we kind of got included a little bit, which is fun. I mean, I can't dedicate too much time to it because I want to focus on our business and all of that, but the party itself is going to be amazing with so many. It's almost like a huge home party where I know a lot of people, so I'm very excited about that. That's the only real party thing that we have on our calendar, which also feels good. Like this season in life is not a season to party a lot, but this is a special occasion. Yeah. Okay. Business. Yeah. Big news. We hired a consultant, I think 2.5 weeks ago, and he's great. And yeah, just having someone external teach us certain things. We're learning about cold email outreach, and everything that we are learning, we can then bring to our clients as well. So yeah, I'm super excited about that, to learn it for our business and then to also be able to bring all the knowledge and experience to our own clients. So that's super cool. And then lastly, the open question that I have at the moment is, how can I design my evenings so that I'm looking forward to them and that I spend them in a healthy way? So yeah, I feel like the perfect evening for me would be spent with friends, maybe playing some card games or so, and just talking about their day. But that needs to be planned, right? Unfortunately, we don't have like friends in the same building where we can just walk over. We do want that in the future, but yeah, reading, of course, is always an option, but it's not quite satisfying. I do not want to watch series and so on. Even if I try, like I don't know, it's not really stimulating enough, or even, I guess, like my brain is like, do you really want to be the person who spends like hundreds of hours a year on watching Netflix? I don't really want to be that person. Yeah, so that's kind of an open question, and I today wrote down some questions, almost like a little survey I want to do with my friends and just people that I meet, and like ask them, what do you look forward to in the evening? How do you end your work day and then transition into your evening? What does it typically look like? What do you wish it would look like? Are there any solo activities that you do that you enjoy? Yeah, cool. I think that's it for this video. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna leave it at that. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments, reach out. LinkedIn is best. I'm not really very active on other social media platforms currently. Yeah, peace.